Money does not discriminate based on ethnicity or ideology. It has no interest in your family background or your identity. We all have equal resources and the same opportunity to become wealthy, if that is what we honestly choose. You are the only one who can stop yourself. If you choose to play without understanding the game's rules, or if you do know them, opt not to obey them. Money has no eyes or ears. Clearly, it does not employ the senses. It doesn't care who you are or what you want to do with it. The only thing that counts is how you apply the rules. Did you know that in order to be successful and affluent, we must envision and repeat this notion until it becomes an insatiable desire that attracts greater prosperity? So leave a comment like this: I am affluent and will create money. Comment in this manner, and I will write a small heart on your comment, verifying that you will be the first billionaire in your family. Now that you've commented, let us proceed. During my search for the key to riches, I met many people who knew how to make their fortunes. Each has a unique style, but the rules are the same for all. And now I'll try to describe them to you. Let's go. Earning money is much like learning any other skill. Learning does not need you to abandon your true self. You simply need to expand your mind and think in a completely unique manner. For most of my life, I dealt with both affluent and poor people, and I discovered that the true difference between the two is that those in the first category think like the rich, while those in the second think like the poor. Depending on the circumstances, we assign symbolic significance to money, transforming it into freedom of choice, energy, or the cause of all evils. For millennia, money has been connected with power, well-being, and the potential to improve living conditions for family members. Depending on the metaphor you use to describe money, it will either move you closer or further away from it. Trying to grow affluent while maintaining a poor attitude is like to attempting to drive a car while simultaneously speeding and braking. By studying and engaging with these successful individuals, I discovered that they not only knew how the financial game worked, but also strive to strictly adhere to the rules. They devote their time to studying, making sound financial decisions, and always seeking for possibilities where others perceive difficulties. The wealthy mindset is focused, strategic, and continually looking for answers, whereas the poor mindset is frequently caught in difficulties and restrictions. As a result, if you want to become wealthy, you must develop a new attitude about money. You must stop viewing money as unreachable or burdened with negative connotations. Consider it a tool, a way to attain objectives, fulfill desires, and offer well-being. Open your mind, step outside of your comfort zone, and be ready to learn and adapt. Remember, the first step toward prosperity is mental. Think like a rich person if you want to be one. Act to attain. At work, you are compensated based on what you do and provide, not who you are. The world acknowledges and rewards deeds rather than intentions. It's astonishing how many people spend their days planning, scheduling, and arranging when the most reasonable thing to do is take action. After numerous years as a financial and stock market instructor, I can confidently declare what separates winners from losers. Winners take action, even if it does not go flawlessly on the first try. Winners learn from their failures, influence people and events, and cause chain reactions comparable to billiard balls in motion. Action creates momentum, and this chain of events finally leads to the desired outcome. Have you noticed that the last letters of the word satisfaction make up the word action? In Latin, satis meaning enough. The Romans were previously aware that adequate activities produce satisfaction. Satisfaction. You can have all of the knowledge you need, be in the perfect location at the right moment, and be in a balanced emotional state, but if you don't act, it's all for nothing. Many individuals are too indolent to accumulate wealth. Some people declare they wish to be rich. Many people buy lottery tickets in the hopes that one day luck would shine on them, but they are unwilling to make sacrifices, study, learn to concentrate, or alter their thinking. Most people desire to get wealthy without doing any work, hoping for a lucky break or a wonderful chance. However, it is crucial to remember that riches necessitates genuine devotion, preparation, and above all, action. Money does not fall from the sky, nor does prosperity materialize simply because we want for it. Winners are those who, rather than fantasizing, roll up their sleeves and strive to constantly learn and progress. They recognize that errors are inevitable and that each fall provides a chance for learning and progress. Actions cause movement, which leads to a chain of events that gradually pave the way to success. So, if you truly want to succeed, start behaving. Identify areas for improvement, learn new skills, tackle obstacles front on, and don't be afraid to make errors. Each action, no matter how tiny, moves you closer to your goals. Remember that lethargy is the adversary of progress, but action is the buddy of achievement. Satisfaction comes from the consistent practice of attempting, failing, correcting, and progressing. Replace sloth with effort and procrastination with proactivity. After all, genuine riches is not only found in the accomplishment of a goal, but also in the trip taken and the lessons learned along the way. Money is like a sport. It is critical to learn the game's regulations, rely on the correct coaches, and devote time to improving every day. Remember that money isn't the only answer to issues. If you were thinking, if only I had a lot of money, all of my problems would be solved, you're entirely incorrect. Money is like oil for the engine, lubricating the gears but not the engine itself. As a result, technology cannot replace interpersonal ties, health, or family. The quality of your life is all your responsibility. If you want to succeed, you must accept complete responsibility for what occurs to you, including the outcomes you achieve and generate. The quality of your interpersonal connections, physical and mental health, financial situation, debts and emotions. In brief, everything. It is not easy. In truth, many of us are accustomed to blaming something or someone for everything that fails in our lives. You must be conscious and convinced that you have always had the ability to influence your life and the lives of others, and that you can achieve the goals you set for yourself. Of course, external variables such as economic crises, political shifts, and unexpected events have a big influence on our lives. However, if these elements were so important, no one could succeed. Despite this, countless of people manage to overcome adversity by accepting full responsibility for their actions. If external influences were truly insurmountable, no one would ever become wealthy or achieve their goals, regardless of their origins or starting situations. In actuality, external things do not restrict you, you limit yourself by blaming everything around you. What distinguishes successful people from others is how they perceive and respond to adversity. While some remain immobilized in the face of adversity, others embrace it as an opportunity for growth and learning. It's all about your thinking. You will face various challenges along the way, but keep in mind that they are all manageable. Each modest step, each small activity helps to achieve a greater goal. Accepting responsibility is acknowledging that you, and only you, have power over your answers to problems. The acceptance of responsibility is vital to every endeavor to change and grow. Life is not always fair or easy, but how you handle these challenges determines how far you may go. Remember that money is an element of the game, but not the entire game. It is a valuable resource, but it cannot be the whole emphasis. Understanding this is the first step toward living a full life in which wealth is defined not just by the amount of money in the bank, but also by the quality of experiences, relationships, and personal fulfillment. Money cannot alter people. It merely strengthens who they already are. If you are a decent person with a lot of money, you will be even more respected since you will be able to help many others. If you are greedy and selfish, money will exacerbate your undesirable tendencies. I genuinely feel that giving some of your money to individuals you don't know brings you closer to God. When you contribute without expecting anything in return, you begin to actually connect with money in a deeper sense. And strangely, the more you give, the more you receive. It appears to be a paradox, but it is a fact. When you give freely, you create room in your life for more positive things to enter. Imagine you had a large sum of money. If you are already a nice and selfless person, this money will enable you to help more people, donate to vital causes, and make a genuine impact in many people's lives. This not only improves the lives of others, but it also enriches your own life by providing you with happiness and a feeling of purpose. On the other side, if you have more selfish or greedy inclinations, a significant sum of money will simply exacerbate these traits, perhaps leading to more negative actions and separating you from others around you. Generosity has the capacity to alter both the lives of those who receive and those who give. When you offer without expecting anything in return, you create a good cycle of energy and thankfulness that will surely benefit you. This profound relationship with money, in which it is viewed not only as a way of acquiring worldly items, but also as a tool for doing good, raises its usage to a higher level. The fact is that giving opens up possibilities to get more. This may not occur quickly or directly, but your desire to give what you have fosters an environment of wealth. Generous individuals tend to attract more wealth and assistance because their pleasant attitude spreads, fostering trust and goodwill in both personal and professional settings. So if you want to be prosperous both monetarily and spiritually, remember to practice giving. Use your riches to improve the lives of others in need, not just your own. The change you want to see in the world begins with you, and money just amplifies the transformation, bringing to light what is already within you. Be a positive influence and see how it reverberates in unexpected ways. Avoid persons who have a low attitude and instead associate with those who have a wealthy mindset. More than 78% of the global population has a negative outlook. And now that you understand this, you will begin to notice how many inferior brains surround you. If you hang out with individuals who have a bad attitude, you will definitely become poor. However, if you surround yourself with individuals who have a rich attitude, you will be encouraged and driven to become wealthy. It's that simple. In life, there are some difficulties that require severe action, since the only thing you truly have to go forward is your essential force. So the first step is to identify the individual who drains your energy and gradually separate yourself from them. God loves and supports you as long as you do your part. It is not a question of gratitude or ingratitude, but of duty. God is enormous, so do not hold him accountable for your failures. He wants the best for you, but you must act to merit these benefits. Religions and individuals frequently misrepresent the divine message to rationalize their own passivity or minimize their duties. Money comes to you because you desire it, not just because you are praying or asking God. Simply doing so will not allow you to connect with money in a meaningful and practical way. This way of thinking creates a barrier, a cycle of scarcity that is difficult to escape without a shift in perspective and attitude. If you spend enough time with these folks, their attitudes and ideas will quickly affect your own perspective on the world. And do you want God to be with you? Love him with all of your heart, and he will be at your side. Similarly, with money, if you appreciate it and sincerely desire it, it will come to you. People with a wealthy mindset understand that respect and a positive attitude toward money are crucial. They regard money as a tool for creating, building, and improving their and others' lives. They recognize that, while money is not the final aim, it is an effective tool for achieving their objectives and helping others. People with a poor attitude, on the other hand, frequently see money with contempt or as something far away and out of reach. They may assume that riches is reserved solely for others, not for themselves. This way of thinking creates a barrier, a cycle of scarcity that is difficult to escape without a shift in perspective and attitude. If you spend enough time with these folks, their attitudes and ideas will quickly affect your own perspective on the world and yourself. Your essential energy is valuable and finite. As a result, it is critical to make intelligent decisions about where and with whom you spend your energy. Surround yourself with individuals who inspire you, believe in the possibilities, and promote creativity and innovation. People with a rich mentality, often have clear objectives, are driven, and are always looking for new knowledge and possibilities. Being around them will not only improve your prospects of financial success, but will also enrich your life in a variety of ways: emotional, intellectual, and spiritual. When you connect with this sort of energy, it is nearly certain that you will begin to draw more wealth into your life. Finally, remember that God is constantly with you, waiting for you to take the initiative. Similarly, money is waiting for you to take the appropriate measures. Respect, want, and strive for it, and money will follow. Do your part, accept your duties, and witness how life may thrive with wealth in all areas. If you love God and your work, everything will fall into place unexpectedly. You who have come thus far demonstrate that you are a resilient individual who deserves all of the success that this world can provide. So comment to the finish, and I'll drop a heart on your comment to show your persistence. But do not quit the video yet. Here on the screen, I'll provide 2 recommendations to add even more value to your knowledge, so go watch them now.